this video because I can't sleep. And I thought, well, since I can't be helped by the usual means of getting a good night's sleep, which is of course by an ASMR video, I thought I would make one of my own. It's only fair due since the videos of the ASMR community has been giving me a good night's sleep since a couple of years back. Well, actually longer than that, but back in the days, so to say, I didn't even know it was called ASMR. Back then it was just a means of getting so relaxed and so, what I like to call, so unfocused or so focused, depending on who you ask, that it would enable me to go into a state of total relaxation and just fall asleep. I have been a passive member of the ASMR community since before it was called ASMR. I love the idea of people helping one another, especially in this manner, which is, in my opinion, quite wonderful. I have insomnia at the moment. Well, I have insomnia, but that's beside the point, and hopefully if I make a video like this, perhaps some of you out there which have similar problems to me may find the peace within to just relax and go to sleep, which is what we all need and what we do at nights usually. What I'm doing now is one of my signature moves, which is I can't for the love of me I can't hold the subject for more than a couple of seconds, and just my mind just floats off into another subject or another dimension, if it like. But what I am trying to do, what I am going to try to do, is to make as many lovely sounds as possible. And for me, that is the sound of the slightly sharp SS, like sharp, like the wind whistling, just or the sound I like the most is the one I have found mostly with the female whisperers, because they have a tendency in the voice to pronounce the K in a very soft, sort of clicking way. They say one of my favorite words because it has both the soft click and the S's, is cheekbones. Cheekbones. That one for me just does it pretty much every time. And I found the video, I think it's one of Gentle Whispering's latest uploads, where she is Sassy Marie tingles almost every time begins in my forehead, just above my nose, and it's sort of this magnetic feeling that starts in my forehead and just wanders over my scalp, down to the back of my neck, and down into the spine, all the way out in my arms, to my fingers, down my legs, into my toes, and there's just this warm, wonderful, fuzzy feeling. I quite enjoy it. Actually, I love it. It's one of the great joys in life. If I come home from a hard day in school, yes, I am a student, come home from a hard day in school and say to my friends, will you kindly leave me alone for an hour or two? I just gonna go lay down in my room. And I come home and I watch some of my favorite whisperers. It's too many to mention in just one video. I'm just gonna go with the usual, which is of course gentle whispering. Actually, I have quite an array. The water whispers, Ilsa, Amal. She's just wonderful. ASMR Red. She has this wonderful, wonderful just quality to her voice, and the personality she plays on her camera is, I don't know, her video Let Me ASMR You, that's one of my all-time favorites, and I know it's a copycat of, I think it's Big Spum. I can't remember really, but I'm just gonna read through a couple of them. It's a couple of others. It's Percussive Thoughts, Savannah's Voice, Maya Rose. She's just, I love her. Snarky Whispers, ASMR Marvelous, Whisper Flower, Heather Feather. She has this wonderful, I don't know, she just has this personality that just shoots through the screen, I think. And I'm not a sexist. I get tingles from both female and male, so I have Whisper Deeply, and of course Weightlifting Whisperer. I think he was the second male whisperer. The first was the Whispering Voice, Whispering Noob, Queen of Serene, Danish Vlog, although I haven't seen much of her. Oh, and speaking of Danish, it's Lilium. Lilium is just marvelous in every way. I used to get tingles before I knew there was an ASMR community. I used to get tingles from hypnosis videos and Lilium's videos. For most of the videos, I don't even have to have the sound on. It's her eyes. Her eyes can induce tingles in me, and that's quite astonishing. I have Veni Vita Vulpes. That's, I mean, to my eyes, she's a goddess. That's, yeah, probably sounds more creepy than I meant it to be, but that's how it is. A Dream Bream, Mrs. Winter Whispers. What else do I have? Oh, there's so much. Sariana, oh, Sariana Keshnal, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the quality of her voice, it's absolutely outstanding. That is a voice I could listen to all day, every day, all week, Araceli Brie. Yeah, she was one of the early jingle inducer, but that was mostly her hypnotic induction videos. Soft sound whispers. Now that is a lovely voice with a beautiful exterior to go with it. It's when I listen to her videos, it's like pouring warm honey into my ear. It's just marvelous. I'm just reading straight off my subscription list here. So, Whispering Sprite, the Hazy Sea, she's she's wonderful. Jelly May 91, yeah, that's another one who just has this tender way of making videos. She has, I don't know if it's intentionally or if it's just, but she has a soft touch to almost everything she does. I think it's wonderful. And Tracy, I haven't seen much of her, and I know it probably sounds creepy. Well, and fully grown gentleman like myself, like how jungles whisper, but I think it all has to do with the quality of the voice, really, and Tracy has a wonderful voice, absolutely wonderful. It's a shame, though, that she hasn't done much recently. Well, that's just life, I guess. It all happens to us. Calming Escape, and she produces absolutely of the highest quality ASMR videos, and she does it quite often, which is fantastic for someone like me who craves it almost every evening or more than 2 times a day. So it's nice to have that ASMR experience. Massage clips, well, that's Lita. That's one of the first YouTubers that gave me ASMR before I even know what it was. Let's just see a quick read through. Whispering in Blue, Louise 31, yeah, that one's also quite early for me. Also, I've covered The Midnight Whisper, oh yeah, very much so. Haley Whispering, yeah, that's a Haley Whispering Rose, that's a quite new subscription for me. And lastly but not least, one of my favorite male whisperers is Calgay Whisper. He has a wonderful voice, I think.